Most salon owners and managers understand industry issues and even some ownership problems. The resistance to growth is neither of those. It's leadership. It's missing leadership or misunderstood leadership. And no amount of marketing, hiring, or even hustle is going to fix those leadership skills when you haven't been trained how to handle them. So what do I mean by leadership? Two things. One, leading strategy, and two, leading conversations that support the strategy. Hi, everybody. I'm Bonnie Bonadeo, and I remember that I always thought that if we worked harder, it was the answer to all these solutions and growth. I cared very deeply about my team. I wanted them to succeed, and I had a way of over-explaining things. And honestly, it was exhausting trying to keep everybody happy. Too much heart. I avoided the hard conversations, or I overcompensated by being too direct in my conversations and communications. Too much edge. Now, I realized that it wasn't about me being a good person or a nice person. It didn't automatically make me a better leader by being that. I had to learn how to lead the way that people would respect me, not just to be liked, but to be respected. And that is what made me more effective. Now, if you're feeling overwhelmed, your team isn't performing the way that they could, if you're having the same conversation over and over again, like I did, again, it's not about working harder. It's about leaning in to leading differently and learning the skills to lead differently. Now, here's what I see every day on these salon forums. 90% of the issues are people issues, right? Team issues, client situations, they're always about people problems. And almost every question starts out the same. I need your advice. How do I handle this? So you're asking others, and about 90% of those others that you're asking haven't been trained to be great leaders either. And what you're getting then is mostly bad advice. So the question alone tells me a few things. One, that if they're asking for this kind of advice in these forums, they have no clear leadership communication skills or structure in place, nor is there a strategy, a go-to strategy to prevent this from happening again. Now, what if you didn't have to send out an SOS call and ask for advice? What if you knew how to handle these situations every single time? Well, I built a structure that in 12 weeks, there's no more guessing on what you need to say, how to respond, or how to handle something. You actually have a framework that works every single time. Because the truth is, you were never trained on how to manage emotions, yours and your team's, and even your clients. That's where conflict, miscommunication, and burnout comes from. Now, this program, the Ultimate Leader Certification course, you actually become a certified emotional intelligent leader. You learn how to lead with both heart and edge, so you can care about people, still hold your standards without the drama and without the burnout. Like my client, Leanne, she struggled with really hard conversations, and it was costing her time, energy, and definitely growth. Everything felt heavy to her because she didn't feel confident addressing the real issues that needed to be addressed. Her question in every one of our sessions was, how do I handle, how do I say, how do I ask, how do I fix? And once she completed the course, she became clear on how to handle those everyday situations. She became very confident in her communications. Everything shifted. She's now operating from a strategic leadership. So she's not stuck in those day-to-day issues and problems. She's operating from a strategic leadership place, and now real growth is going to happen for her, right? So over the 12 weeks of this Ultimate Leadership course, you're going to build leadership structure. You're going to strengthen your communications. You're going to learn how to coach your team for better performance. And you're going to walk away with a certification in emotional intelligence, right? Which is a very unique position to be in our industry. These are skills that you can use every day in business, but not just that, you'll be able to use them personally as well. So if you're ready to stop guessing, if you're ready to start leading with clarity and confidence, then start with the SOS Leadership Quiz. So it's sosleaderquiz.com, and it's going to show you exactly where you are as a leader and what your next step should be. From there, I would love for you to explore the Ultimate Leader Certification course and see if it's the right fit for you. You know, you don't need to be a perfect leader, But you do need to be a trained one, because the business you want and the business that you desire, it requires you to be the leader that you haven't fully stepped into yet. So please find out more at sosleadershipacademy.com.